Welcome, welcome, my beautiful Sagittarius. I'm Brenda Tarot, and I'm here again today to bring you your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of November the 8th to the 14th, 2021. Again, you know this is a general. That means that not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single Sagittarius on the planet, but some of it will, so run with it and throw the rest out into the universe to those that it does. I've taken time to clear and have the cards blessed, and now this is what my guides and spirit have given you for this week. I'm saving time because a lot of people just don't want to waste time watching me shuffle. It takes up a few minutes to get these cards out, and I think it's just great to go direct right into your reading for this week. Okay, starting off, my beautiful Sagittarians, with your all over energy card. Look what you have. You have the key, and the key means that you hold the key in your pocket to create whatever it is you want to see happen this week. You've got a gift in there, and it is a rose that's in there. Some of you could be getting the gift of love, attention, affection, appreciation, and respect, but it is a gift regardless. And I think, you have the ability now to move forward this week to open doors of opportunity that are going to lead you to your goals, the goals that you're manifesting and that you want. So it's a beautiful, beautiful way to start your week. Coming in with your conclusion card, and I will be correlating this with the reading, and I want to read them, two of them together. Surrender to non-action. Now is the time to be still and not act. Simply breathe and focus on your own power. Let others come to you. So this is a week that you don't want to push things. You don't want to overindulge or over-obsess or, try to force anything that isn't coming in naturally to you. So I think you're going to have to just take your time, step back, and let the chips fall where they may, or slow down. Basically just slow down. Don't be rushing around this week, trying to do 1,000,001 different, jobs. Yes, you can multitask, but I think they're telling me that you need to pace yourself this week. Okay, so take your time. Don't go pushing yourself too hard. The universe sends us messages all the time, and we need to heed them. So this message says that you need to just take it easy. If there's a situation around you that you feel you have to push through, just think it through before you jump in, okay? I always say don't jump into the quicksand and then try to figure out how you're going to swim your way out of it. But I do see, quickly glancing at these cards here, I think you're going to be taking your time and planning something this week and being detailed about it, not rushing in. But you're going to find the resources that you need this week to create what it is you need to create. Now, let's see what we have here for our first week. Coming in behind you, you have the Seven of Wands, you have the Three of Wands, and you have the Queen of Swords. So great energy here coming in towards you. I think that, you may have had to push yourself in the past, and it could have been, the feeling of, being overwhelmed here. And some of you, you had to defend yourself, promote yourself, and, standing in your own integrity and truth, not backing down is what's important when we get this card. Again, maybe it's taking non-action, stepping back and, choosing your battles wisely, not getting hung up on everybody else's drama that they want to drag into your week. It's okay to say no. If you're being pushed to do something or someone expects you to do something and they're constantly asking you to do something, it's okay to say no without explanation. But you know what? I think you might be challenging those in power, the sources that be around you this week. But persevere. Don't give up. But don't push things. Don't push other people's buttons this week. Try to pick your battles wisely. I think you need to commend yourself, though, for some work that you have done in the past and what you've been working on and putting your blood, sweat, and tears into, and your due diligence and determination to focus and go for your goals. This is wonderful. When the Three of Wands shows up, it's all about patting yourself on the back, realizing that your hard work and effort has paid off. And that it's time for you to step up. You're waiting for your ship to come in. but this is your time. This is your time to shine and show what you have. However, it's not the moment to rest. As I said here, I think you're planning here, planning to move on, plan your next project, plan your next your next move here. You've done the work for this part of it. Maybe you were working on a project, maybe you're working on a contract, trying to complete something, and now you've completed it. So it's time to move on. Step back and review everything you've done. You're building something here. Okay, you're building, they refer to it as building a blueprint here of your own, and stepping out there and being able to make long-term plans now. So congratulate yourself. This is your time to celebrate. So, but right now, patience is required, okay? Because the success that you've done in the past, you may still be seeing the residual effects of that coming in from your hard work. You could be working with people, other people, a group of people, a team of people, where you're in charge of managing people. I do think that some of you that are, if your career is your own personal business, it's going to start to thrive. This is a card that says this is good news about your business. I think you're going to be able to enjoy and have some personal self-satisfaction because of the hard work that you've done. Also, I think some of you could be seeking out counsel from somebody. Maybe you're dealing with your accountant or somebody like that, somebody that you want to seek counsel from when it comes to your business. Others could be taking on a new job, and it's going to be a very important job at this time. Others, you could be traveling. You could be traveling for business here, going because she's looking at the water. She's looking across the sea. Maybe you're dealing with people overseas, whether you're traveling virtually or you're physically having to travel for your job. Now, the Queen of Swords, she is a hard-nosed, no-nonsense type of energy. She has cleaned house. She's realized what was holding her back, what wasn't helping serve her to move forward in a progressive, positive, successful direction, and she just is gone. Forging out on a new journey here, stepping up and going out now into the next phase of your career and your job and or contract or whatever it is you're dealing with with work. I do think that you're moving on. She is also referred to as a divorced or a single widowed woman. She could be somebody that that you're leaning into, somebody who's going to be here to help you. But also this could be you taking on the energy of this Queen of Swords, cleaning house, walking away, getting rid of things that no longer serve you so that you can go forward. Now, in the middle of the week, you've been given, and which could be the energy you're feeling now, this Knight of Pentacles, this beautiful crossing energy of the Nine of Cups. So let's go directly to the Nine of Cups. This is wishes fulfilled. This is hard work and effort that you've made. We talked about the Three of Wands and, celebrating the accomplishments that you have achieved up to this point. And, basically, I think it's time for you to realize that all the effort and time you put into something has brought you to this success. You didn't land at your feet randomly. You've worked hard for it, but you deserve this. You deserve this to enjoy the fruits of your labor and your beautiful abundance coming into you. With the Knight of Pentacles, I said you could be planning a detailed, I see you writing out a detailed plan here. He's the slowest moving knight on the zodiac, and that means not to go charging in and do anything too quickly. And we talked about the non-action here. You have all the resources here with the key to open the doors of opportunity to you, but don't go rushing through them. Make your plan here so that it's long-standing, it's long-term, it's not going to fail. You don't want to have to rush into anything this week and then with hindsight say, oh damn, I wish I hadn't done that, I wish I had done this. So this is about not charging in, not signing any documents quickly without reading between the lines, anything like that. Two of Pentacles says, hey, you might be getting really, really busy here. And you need to prioritize what you're doing. Again, maybe you need to make out a list and prioritize it and click things off as you go through. Keep yourself balanced. Don't take on more than you can handle. There could be two offers, two opportunities, two options, and two choices and two decisions that you may be faced with having to make. But I love the Nine of Cups because it comes right in here beside the Three of Wands. So let's move on, and it crosses over the Ten of Swords, which means any hardship, any burdens you were carrying, any challenges you were dealing with, they're going to be over. I think, here when we come in here to the to the end of the week, you may still be carrying some feelings of, loss, or the lack of loss, the feelings of that. This is a card that says you have the resources here. Don't try to deal with your burdens on your own, okay? Don't walk this path on your own. Tap into the sources that be and the powers that be. You've got the options and opportunities here to do that, and that will resolve any of the stress and worry that maybe you're carrying on now. But it's going to end, because when you do receive that help, you can move forward in a new direction. The worst is over. You might have gone through something very challenging, disappointing. I mean, usually in the traditional tarot, they depict it as somebody laying face down with their back stabbed with swords, where you feel as though maybe you've been taken advantage of, you'd been used, abused. Perhaps you'd even been, you felt as though somebody had betrayed you, and they weren't honest with you. But, for others, it's a matter of, this is going to be over now. You've got the resources here. You've tapped into what you need to help you move through here. And I do see success coming in. You're moving in that new direction. I talked about that here with the Queen of Swords as well. So you're moving in a better new direction. So the worst is over now. You're walking away, and it's over. Beautiful. So Sagittarius, your final outcome card is the beautiful card of the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles and aces are, as you know, in all suits, the beginnings of things coming into you, ideas, inspiration, messages coming in on all areas of your life. And this particular one, being the Pentacles, it's usually about money. So, some significant abundance is going to come in towards you. It could be in the form of a job promotion or a salary increase or unexpected money that shows up that maybe you hadn't anticipated would. But it's also the good time to make any investments. If you're thinking of investing your time, effort, your support, or even some of your resources financially into something, the universe says this is the perfect time for you to go and do that. For others, I think you might be asked to step up and sign some legal documents, some contracts, some correspondence of some sort. Please be careful, as I said, to take your time and read between the lines. You could be receiving something in the form of information to do with your health, and it is improving health. So again, good news. For others, you may have worked hard, going back to school, taking some sort of form of education, a new study of some sort, and you could be receiving a degree, hearing about a degree, and significantly passing well all your exams. You could be having the resources now to step up and buy a significant large item, and excellent, large ticket item here, but it's always about excellent good luck. I love it when this comes in. Okay, let's see what we have here for our all over clarification messages. Spirit, what do they need to see, know, expect, past, present, and possible future energy, beginning, middle, and end of the week? Let's see what we have here in additional information for each part of your week here. All right, so starting off, coming in behind you, possibly the beginning of the week, you've been given the Four of... So this is great. You've had the Three of Wands, now you have the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is indicative of great celebration. Maybe you're celebrating something that you personally have accomplished and pulled off. I mean, if some of you here have earned a degree or a diploma in something that you've done, maybe you're celebrating getting a raise, getting a promotion, opening your own business. Maybe you're just celebrating a wedding, a beautiful announcement, an occasion. So this is a beautiful card of celebration. Coming in the center of the week, you've been given the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is the most focused king on the zodiac. He goes big or he goes home. He's brave and he goes for what he wants, and he doesn't waver. Stepping up, you could be getting help from an individual like this. Somebody could be stepping up here to give you assistance here, or you could be taking on the energy of this king, staying focused, making your detailed plans to go towards your goals of fruition here. Okay, coming in at the end, you have the Tower. You're suddenly making a change here for the better, going in a new direction, as we had talked about, and something might have happened that was out of your control, which has made you have to make changes now to go forward in a new direction. Seeking out the help and the assistance that you need is imperative, because you hold the key here to your own success, to go and open those doors of opportunity that can assist you to rebuild this new foundation. But I love it because something in the past could have been on shaky ground. It might have been a temporary thing. It might have been a contract job that ended. And, with the likes and the way of our world right now, it's difficult now. So I think some of you have stepped up and you've decided, maybe, I'm going to open my own side gig here. Maybe you're going to have a passive income on your own business. For others, I think you're just being very careful with your finances and you are rebuilding a new foundation here. A lot of it may pertain to your business and your job and your career. Others, it could be relationships that were on shaky ground that could have ended suddenly, and you realize now that whoever you meet, you're going to make sure you won't fall prey to that again. But you're definitely over the worst. You're moving forward in a new direction, and at the end of the day, you've got success, especially when it comes to your career and your finances for some of you this week. Don't go rushing in to do anything quickly. The non-action card comes up. It says don't overindulge, don't push, don't press issues that aren't ready to be moved forward. Doesn't mean that you have to sit there and not do anything. It just means don't rush in. And that means signing documents, contracts, correspondence. That means not jumping into anything too fast. I think you're making all the right decisions this week to move forward in a progressive, positive direction by getting rid of and walking away from things that no longer serve you. Beautiful. Well, I wish you a great remainder to today, Sagittarius, and a beautiful positive outlook to look forward to in this coming week of November the 8th. Let's all continue to play safe, stay safe, and be safe, and I'll see you soon.